Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to... I almost said Super Metroid Deluxe. This is just Metroid Deluxe. This is not so super. It's actually, so far, been a very interesting... I want this. I want 100 missiles. Give me. Thank you. That was worth it. As is that one. Energy, we don't need energy. I guess this would have given me 100 missiles too, but that's beside the point, really. Let me see. So yeah, actually so far, this hack has been pretty interesting. Ouch. Has a very interesting and unexpected item progression. I'm not falling. That's good. Some things are a bit strange to require the player to do. It's got some physics abuses things. And I'm thinking I should have had ice, but... Actually, in a way, I am kind of worried about ice because I am thinking I will probably really want that for terrain. But I haven't found it yet. I'm not sure if it's just somewhere in Norfair, Ridley, further on in Crate here, it's in Brinstar where I haven't looked. But it would be... Another missile? Cool. It would be very nice to have Ice Beam for terrain, so I'm kind of hoping I don't end up... Well, I'm not going back this way. Oh, this is that thing. Okay, I've been over here. $120 missiles, that's not too bad. Got another 75 or so from Ridley. But yeah, this hack is interesting. I will say this is probably the most... I haven't really played that many Metroid hacks, but it's probably the most... I was going to say uniquest, but I know that's not a word. It's just unique. The most unique Metroid hack I've played. I like the palettes. And the fact that it's interesting is a plus. And am I going to get up here? Samus? Samus? Move your pixels. Don't hit your head on the thingy. That's... See, this is something with these physics. You can jump after the bomb pushes you up, but you have to jump before you press either direction, left or right. Because then you just fall and you can't jump. And this must be the way back out. And I'm kind of thinking I was supposed to have ice because of this. I got back here, but if this was supposed to be required without ice, that's a bit much. I mean, already the first missiles require that. That just doesn't seem to make much sense, but who knows. My own hack probably doesn't make any sense. And I want to check back over here, just in case. Ouch. And where is it? I don't know, there's just a feeling I have. This is more suspicious than it seems. It's very... Yeah, there's a door, there was an energy tank or something back there, but this just... I don't know. Yeah, it's nice there's a path for an item, but it just reeks of hidden stuff. Look at this. Ouch. Look at this. This is a very elaborate item spot for an item. But I guess it's an item. It's a very special energy tank, I guess. And again, this is a pretty elaborate palette. I really like it. Kind of crazy. Try putting that palette in Super Metroid and everyone will hate you because it has brightness and there's colors to it. There's a lot of people seem to like, which there's nothing wrong with this, but a lot of people seem to like the very dark, drab, you know, very, I guess, more moody palette and colors. Since it's kind of what Super Metroid had in the first place, which there's really nothing wrong with that, but not every hack needs to do that. You can have something quite vivid and bright. They are alien planets after all. And if anything about life on Earth is shown us, there's quite a lot of color to it. Alien places don't have to be all dull and stuff. Give that. I still like hitting DX thing on the energy. And on the energy tanks. Okay, so Kraid's done. I'm happy with that. I need to get back to Norfair because I have not found the entrance to what's his face, Ridley's place yet. And I am assuming I need it. Speaking of which, I haven't even found the entrance to Terrain yet, which I'm assuming is off of Brinstar. It's probably a wrong assumption, but I'm going to assume that for now until proven otherwise. Okay, I'm assuming it's off of Brinstar, but I haven't found it yet. So it may. Oh, brilliant! Let's shoot my ledge. Stop drowning and hurt stuff. Acid, magma, water, whatever it is. That's something I don't understand. Why are some like video game characters, heroes, whatever, weak to water? Like, let me see if I can think of an example. I guess like maybe Zelda 2, where you have those little scenes or what action scenes, whatever they're called. I don't know. Ouch. That was where things were. Actually, speaking of terrain, ouch. If I had Ice Beam, up there may actually be a good grief. Stop falling. Up there may actually be a decent place to put it. It's a bit ridiculous, I think. You have to bring a lettuce leaf or have an enemy spawn properly up there and then freeze it, which of course I don't even have Ice Beam, so that's another question. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, like, let me see, get back to my Zelda thought. Water. Like Link in Zelda 2, you fall down a pit of water and, well, that's it. Lost life. Even in Mario Brothers. First one. The second one, you fall in water, well, that's just the end of it. Lost levels, you fall in water, that's it. Unless it's like a water level, in which case they're fine, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If you can swim underwater, not have an issue with lack of air. No, this is longer. Well, is there anything else back here? Quadruple trillion check. But yeah, if you can hold your breath for that long, swim under there just fine. It's how do you just die falling into a pit of water? I know it's because of the game or whatever. It's technically just a pit, but they made a conscious decision, they being Nintendo, to put water there as the pit. And then there are water levels where you can swim just fine. What in the world? That makes an amazingly bad amount of sense. So anyway, yeah, I don't understand that. Like with Link, he kind of has a reason to just die in water because he's carrying a whole bunch of stuff, so and he doesn't have a suit or anything, like Samus. So, yeah, I don't... Ouch. Good grief, I'm brilliant. So yeah, with Link, it kind of makes sense he would just sink down to death. Mario, not so much, where, especially when he's put in water levels and has no issues in them. Oh well. See, despite that, the games are still fun. Which is the important thing. Then you get nerds like me going, well, that doesn't make no sense. Well, it doesn't exactly. Sure, it makes no sense, but it really doesn't exactly matter either because, well, the game's so fun. Just because there's this weird thing that doesn't make any sense doesn't ruin the game. And that's something you probably could do. You could be so into trying to, it's like with movies, you try and find all the flaws. You're going to find them. So whether you let that take your enjoyment out of the movie, that doesn't mean just because you find flaws it's a good movie. You're just being too picky, but because there are such things as bad movies. But still, you kind of get the idea. And I need to be looking in this wonderful place to find Norfair. Actually, I'm not sure if I ever checked underneath high jump. That might be a good spot to check. Maybe I did check underneath high jump. I am not sure now. Still worth checking out just in case, but... I hear Novas. Just fell on top of another. Got hit by a speeding cabbage. That's not a cabbage. I don't even know what that is. Kind of looks like a sausage with a beak. Okay, and back in here. This is what I want to check, because this looks very, very suspicious. These bombs would stop pushing me. Oh my goodness. Get out of my way. More bubbles, because it would be a terrible thing not to use bubbles. And I went up. I know there's a door down there, but... what's over here? That's surprise Viola, I think. I think these are Violas. I could be wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure those are Violas. There's like two different kinds in Super Metroid. I'm trying to figure out which one of these they are. Which is their names. And this is more doors. Nobody does not simply walk into more doors. What's back here? Oh. Yeah, I think those are Violas. Because the other, like a Super Metroid, the equivalent of these are in Norfair are like the, another nice missile. They're like the red little round things with those faces and those bounce off walls. Those are Violas, I believe. And then the blue ones that just go along the walls, floors, and whatever. Those ones are called multi-Violas, I believe. Very imaginative name, I know. Did very, very good with quite a lot of names, actually, but some of them, not so much. It's like, that was terrible, but... go away, Garuda. Thank you. That did not work as I planned it to. More doors, good grief. I have got a lot to explore back in here. And I've got to get up here, because this looks quite interesting. Very quite interesting. Okay, that's the top. go right, because I haven't gone right yet. I'm probably going to get very, very lost back here. Okay, what's... item? A missile. That was not unexpected. Get this Garuda because Wave Beam is amazing. And... I got the missile over there, okay. I'm not getting lost yet. And enemies. Novas, Violas, Multi-Violas, whatever they are, bouncy things. Lava. And me. Make for a terrible combination of health. How to not keep energy. Okay, what's over here? Oh, and actually, I'm actually, good grief. I am Englishing so well with this. I am more missiles coming up on the time here, so I think I will cut the video off here. And we will pick up exploring these new reaches of Norfair. That's some of the best music ever in the next video. If I can get back without taking too much damage. So yeah, here we are. So yeah, we will see you in the next video. Get out of here, you punk. I don't want to see you.